Hey everybody, today I'm going to review one of my most used tools, which is the Otc 5911, otherwise known as the Drain Plug Pro. Now what this is basically a screwdriver handle with a flexible arm on it as the shaft, and then there's a very powerful magnet on the end that will attach to your drain plug. And what this will allow you to do is basically break the tension free on a drain plug. You'll attach the Drain Plug Pro, move your hand out of the way, and then you can untwist it. And when it gets all the way to the end, it's going to fall, but instead of falling in the hot oil, it's going to be attached to that magnet. The oil is going to go right into the drain pan. It's not going to get on your hand at all, and the only thing that will be oily will be the end of the Drain Plug Pro. So what I'm going to show you in this video is basically how this works, and then I'm going to change the oil on a vehicle just to show you that I will not get any oil on my hands at all. Now to show you how powerful the magnet is on here, I have a very large ball-peen hammer, and what we'll do is just take the Drain Plug Pro, attach it to the metal end of that ball-peen hammer, and you can see it will support all the weight. I think this is roughly a 3 or 4 pound hammer, and no drain plug is going to weigh anywhere near that. So you're not going to have to worry about it losing that drain plug or fishing around the oil for it, because once this is attached to the oil drain plug, it's not going to go anywhere. So stay tuned and let me show you exactly how this works. Okay, this will give you a fairly good example of what I'm talking about as far as how the operation of this goes. Here's an oil drain pan off of a Subaru, and what we'll do is break the tension free on the drain plug itself just using a standard ratchet. And once we break that tension free, we'll attach the Drain Plug Pro right to the drain plug. You can see it locks right in place. Then you can rotate your hand out of the way, and as you twist the handle, that flexible arm is also going to twist, and that will unscrew the actual drain plug. You can see it'll spin very easily right out by hand, and when the drain plug gets all the way to the end, it's going to fall out, but it's going to be attached to the Drain Plug Pro, and all that oil would squirt out of there. Now I'm going to show you an example of this actually being used on a vehicle. Okay, the first step's going to be to break the tension free on the drain plug itself. And with just a standard ratchet, you can place it on there and then break it initially free. Now that it's turned roughly a quarter of a turn, you're going to take the Otc Drain Plug Pro, place the end of it on the drain plug, and because the end of the Otc is magnetic, it's going to connect to that drain plug. You can rotate your hand out of the way because the shaft is a flexible arm, and we can just untwist it. That's going to get us out of the line of fire as far as the oil goes, and then the oil is going to squirt directly into the drain pan, and it's not going to get all over my hand. So as you can see, the oil will squirt right out. The Drain Plug Pro has the oily drain plug on the end of it, and my hand has no oil on it at all. So now you've seen the Otc 5911 Drain Plug Pro for yourself. And basically at a $20 or less cost for this, it's an extremely good value, and it's something that I use almost on a daily basis. I've used it to change oil hundreds of times, and not once have I had a problem with it. Now the biggest complaint before this came along, other than having to fish around in a hot pan of oil for the drain plug, was the fact that oil would get all over my hands or gloves, and it would run down my arm. Now, since I got this, that has not been a problem at all, and the only cleanup is basically the end of the flexible shaft in the drain plug itself. So you not only save on gloves and shop rags, you're going to save a lot of time not hunting around for that drain plug when it falls in the hot oil. If you like this video, please click like. If you like my channel, please click subscribe. And thanks for watching.